This is a mark of a boot by a police officer. I was on the ground when they were hitting me with everything they got.
An investigation shared exclusively with this programme suggests that some universities could be delivering postgrad courses to members of state security services from countries where torture is widespread, and that they're potentially turning a blind eye to the risk of contributing to human rights violations in repressive states. Saeed al-Wadari escaped Bahrain and was granted asylum here after he says he was tortured by the police. He'd taken part in democracy protests at the time of the Arab Spring and was arrested and imprisoned for 6 months. This is the University of Huddersfield in West Yorkshire. It has an agreement with Bahrain to provide a bespoke postgrad in security for its police force, a course inaugurated by its then Chancellor, Prince Andrew, in 2018. It's taught in Bahrain at the Royal Academy of Policing, a building described by dissidents as a torture hub.
How did you feel when you learnt that a British university, Huddersfield, were running postgrad courses in that very building, which was known as the torture hub?
I was so angry. It did trigger something about the whole trauma of going through torture.
There's no evidence that any of the officers on the Huddersfield course were involved in suppressing dissent, but there are no background checks on the role of those applying.
You told them in this letter that there are allegations of torture at that site.
Yeah.
Mr al-Wadari and other torture survivors wrote to the university in 2020, expressing concerns that the course could give legitimacy to police tactics and potentially enable officers to conceal evidence of torture.
All I can see is they are profiting from our suffering, from the suffering of torture victims. They don't care about the human rights. They don't care about reforming Bahrain. All they care about is receiving the money.
We asked the University of Huddersfield for an interview. Instead, they gave us a statement in which they said their work is in line with long-standing UK government policy. They told us,
"All allegations brought to the attention of the university have been put to the relevant human rights organisations, and we've worked closely with the British Embassy in Bahrain. Our work was established recognising that Bahrain was in the process of addressing human rights concerns and is intended to assist its authorities in this."